Okay then guys, here we go. We're now departing from Rounham services and we are now re-entering the M27 to continue on our journey to the terminus from where we will meet up with the A31. So here we go along the M27 and so we just left Rounham services and we will be coming to the next upcoming junction, which is junction number 3. So junction number 3 will be coming up shortly. And so here we go. We're now going down. And as you know, we have met up with the National Grid again. As you know, there's a lot of National Grid power cables around this part of the M27. And then we will go onto the A31 to then head to the A338 to take us into Bournemouth. And so here we go. We're going down the M27, and here comes junction number 3, and this is for Southampton, the Docks, M271, and of course Romsey. So that is junction number 3 right here for Southampton, the Docks, M271, and Romsey. And so we're now en route now, and we will be heading next for the New Forest. So the New Forest is going to be coming up right now, so we're going to be heading for the New Forest. And there's the National Grid power cables again. There's the giant shaped ones, and so there they are right there. So those are the giant shaped ones, and then there's a joined up one that joins up to the next set. And so here we go. We're now on our way now. All the way. So we're now on our way all the way towards. So we're on our way down towards Bournemouth. And so we're on our way down towards Bournemouth. And so here we go, on our way down to Bournemouth, and we're on our way to the New Forest. And the New Forest is one iconic location. It's the home of Chris Packham off Springwatch. So Springwatch is Chris Packham is from this area as well, for those people who watch Springwatch. And so here we go. We are now on our way so we're on our way now towards the New Forest. And so I just hope you're enjoying my videos so far here on Joe's Bus Train Plane Lift Adventures. So here we go. We are now on our way. So anyway, this is another junction we've just now approached, and this junction here is junction number 2, and this is for Salisbury, the A36 and Forley, the A326, and also for Salisbury, Romsey, and of course Poulton's Park, which is the family theme park. And so Poulton's Park is for that junction we just gone past. And so here we go. We're now continuing on our journey as we head into the New Forest, and we will be coming to the final terminus. So we'll be coming to the terminus of the of the M27, and it will be junction 1 for the New Forest, Cadnam, and Lyndhurst A337. And so we're on our way to the terminus of the M27, from where we will join on to the A31 to take us down to Ringwood, and then we will get off the A31 after Ringwood to then join up with the A338 that will take us into Bournemouth. So we will be joining on to the A338 to take us down towards Bournemouth, and then we will head down towards Branksome Chines, from where we will see the sea, Then we will go through that little high street, and then we'll go back down towards to see the sea at Sandbanks Harbour, from where we will turn right to head towards Pill Town Centre. So anyway, here we go. We're now coming to the terminus of the motorway, the M27, from where we will join onto the A31. And the A31 is going to take us into Ringwood, so we'll be on our way towards Ringwood. And so here we go. We are now... so anyway, we're now coming to the end of the M27.
Okay then guys, here we go. We're now coming to, so we just come off the M27. So we have now joined the A31. So this is going to be the A31 that's going to take us all the way down towards Ringwood. So this is going to take us all the way down towards Ringwood. So this is junction 1 for the A337. So here we go. So here we go, now exiting the M27. So the M27 has now finished. So that's it for our motorways now. So just come off the motorway. So we just now finished the motorway all the way from, so we come all the way from the West Midlands, and we're now on our way down towards the south. So we're now heading down south. So we're now on the A31. So this is the A31, and this is going to take us all the way down towards Ringwood. So this will take us all the way down to Ringwood. So this is going to take us all the way down towards Ringwood now. So anyway, here's the information. So we've got 10 miles to Ringwood, 20 miles to Bournemouth, and 25 miles to Poole. But however, we're not going to stay on the A31 all the way to Poole. We're actually going to get off the A31 at Ringwood and then head towards Herne. Now, I do apologise that we're not showing any captions on this part of the video, but we will be adding some captions on future parts of the route in the not too distant future. So the continuation down the A31 now continues all the way down south. So I'm heading down south now, so we shall soon be arriving at our final destination, which will be, of course, Poole. Okay, here we go. We are now. So we're now heading. So our journey on the A31 continues as the coastline is about to approach us. So the coastline is now approaching. So we'll soon be arriving at the coast all the way. So our journey on the A31 all the way towards the coast is now fast approaching. Anyway, we're now in an area called Burley. So we're now in Burley. So it's now 2 miles to Ringwood, 13 miles to Bournemouth and 18 miles into Poole.
Okay then, we're now coming down towards Ringwood. So we're now heading down towards Ringwood on Powner Hill on the A31. And we are going to go through Ringwood and then proceed on towards Bournemouth. So here we go. On the A31 towards Ringwood. So we're on our way into Ringwood now. And we haven't got far left to go before we make our final approach towards Bournemouth. So we're on our way to Bournemouth just after Ringwood. And then we will head towards Branksome and then arrive at Poole Harbour. So we haven't got far left to go. So not far now, guys. So we are nearly on our way towards Bournemouth. And then after Bournemouth, we'll then head towards Branksome and then to our final destination, which will be Poole. And so here we go. And what I will be doing some special videos regarding to different restaurants around Poole, even out of Poole area. For example, the Harvester, on how to get there from the Premier Inn Halls Bay Hotel. So here we go. We're continuing on our journey.
Okay then, here we go, along the A31, and we are going to be getting off at the next junction near St Ives. So here we go, we're now arriving at Ringwood. So this is Ringwood. Now, this is the junction there for Ringwood, so it's down there for Ringwood, and of course for the A338 towards Salisbury, and then that also joins on to the A303 to go towards Andover. And Andover is not far away from Salisbury. Well, and then if you go along that will take you back onto the A34 trunk road to take you back up through Oxford and then on to Bicester to rejoin the M40. So we've just gone past Ringwood Church, and we're now continuing on our journey. So we are going to get off at the next junction coming up. And so this is St Ives, not St Ives in Cornwall, well, in Penzance, Cornwall. This is a different St Ives. So here we go. So here we go. We're now coming off at St Ives. So now we're going to take the A338 towards Bournemouth, Christchurch and Bournemouth Airport. And so here we go. We're now on our way towards the Bournemouth area. So we're on our way to Bournemouth. So not far to go. So Bournemouth Airport will be on the will be beyond the trees. You won't see the airfield, but however occasionally you will get to see planes landing on the runway at Bournemouth Airport. Now Bournemouth Airport's only a small type of airport for smaller airlines like TUI and EasyJet, and of course Ryanair. Because you wouldn't get major flights like Virgin, Emirates and all that, because it's not that type of airport for those type of flights. It's only used for smaller type flights. And so the nearest biggest airport to here would be London Gatwick. But for Virgin now, it's London Heathrow, because they no longer fly out of London Gatwick. So here we go. We're just gone through. We're still over at the St Ives area. So this is the A338 that's going to take us all the way into Bournemouth. So this is going to take us all the way to Bournemouth now. So this is St Leonard's now. So we're now at St Leonard's. So this is St Leonard's. And so we're now at St Leonard's, and our journey continues all the way down south. So we have done a good mile all the way from the West Midlands, and we've gone through Worcestershire, Oxfordshire, the Thames Valley, and we now made our way to the south coast. So we've now arrived on the south coast. So, so there will be more videos to come. Of course, as you know, Dorset is one of my favourite destinations. I like going to Dorset quite a lot. And it is an amazing destination to be. So anyway, here's one of the National Grid power cables. You probably also see these across Worcester as well. And even in Banbury, Leamington and Oxford. And also on near Hartlebury as well, Ombersley. So it's been a great trip all the way. So we are now on our way down the A338, and you'd also see those as well down at near Torquay. So Torquay is another destination that I like as well. And I will let you know. So it's been a great. I know it's been a great because I do like going on these destination trips, even if it's a UK, or maybe going to places like Orlando as well in Florida. And then I start to and when I share this to you, like all the videos I did. I bet you'd all leave a comment, and it's just said that we all had a fantastic time here on Joe's Bus Train Plane Lift Adventures. And after this lovely trip down to the Dorset Channel, it was amazing going down the Dorset. And so here we go. We are now. So we're now on the we're now on our approach to Dorset. So we're now in so we're now arriving into, so the A338 continues. So you'll see the special sign the bridge at the start to welcome you into Bournemouth. And we are arriving into Bournemouth now. So we're just by Bournemouth Airport, and of course the Adventure Wonderland as well. The Adventure Wonderland is not far from here as well. So here we go. We're now arriving at the bridge that has the special sign, "Welcome to Bournemouth." So here we are, now arriving. Welcome to Bournemouth. Okay, anyway, here we go. We're just gone under the bridge, and there's the opposite side, and that is saying safe journey to all holiday makers who come down here for where they return for when they go on their return journey home, or possibly for people down here who are probably holiday making in another location. But however, it's usually built for the main holiday makers that come in and out of Bournemouth, and so do apologise that we've gone off the main A338. So this is going to take us all the way to Bournemouth Town Centre, but we're not stopping at Bournemouth Town Centre. We're actually going to continue into down towards Branksome Chine. So we're now on Wessex Way. So this is going to take us to Bournemouth. Now, you probably remembered there used to be a helium balloon that used to be up in the air around here in Bournemouth, but sadly that stopped operating a few years ago because due to the fact that S&D Leisure that funded to operate the balloon was no longer financially viable, and that was a shame. It was a bit of a rip-off. It was a shame to lose that because that was actually one of Bournemouth's most popular tourism attraction. But however, like I say, all good things have to come to an end, you know, they can't last forever. But however, located on the seafront, you have got the Ferris wheel, and I do like Ferris wheels. I have to admit, I like the Ferris wheels, and it is a great attraction in Bournemouth on the seafront. So we are now coming round the bend, so we shall soon be arriving at Bournemouth. So we'll be arriving at Bournemouth. So we're now arriving at Bournemouth. And the balloon was also sponsored by the radio station Wave 105 FM. So there's the train station in Bournemouth. That is served by South Western Railway trains to and from London Waterloo. And of course the Arriva cross-country services from Birmingham New Street and Manchester Piccadilly. And they terminate here, the cross-country services. And so anyway, here we are. We are now in Bournemouth. So this is Bournemouth. So we'd like to welcome you all the way into Bournemouth. And so we'll be going down towards Branksome Chine shortly. And so our journey continues all the way down into the centre of Bournemouth. And so we are doing extremely well here on the channel, Jersbus Train Plane Lift Adventures. And I am going to start making a lift tour video of Christchurch and Bournemouth, so please keep yourself tuned for that. So as you know, Christchurch is very popular on a Monday. We went past there just, and that is home to the iconic Christchurch Market that's on a Monday. And of course it has one of the best known independent department stores, Bookends, which is a bookshop. Well, it's not like any ordinary department store like Marks and Spencer's and House of Fraser. It's actually Bookends. Well, it's like an independent bookshop department store. So anyway, here we go. We are now on our way towards Poole. So we are now going along Wessex Way, and this is going to take us all the way towards the best place on earth, which will be Branksome Chine. So Branksome Chine is going to be approaching very, very soon. So we've just come off the A338. So we're now in so now this is under the Poole area, so we're not far away from our final destination. So we've got to go down towards Camford Cliffs. So this is the avenue. So this is where all these posh homes are located. So Branksome Chine is on the other side of these trees. These trees here. So we've got to go through here to get down to Branksome Chine. So Branksome Chine is down there. Is on the other side of this. So it's down here. So we're gonna get down and down until we say now it's down this slope. So as we keep going down and down, you'll see this. And there's the sea! Woo! Here's the sea! So we're now at Branksome Chine. So there's Branksome Chine. Now this is where everyone can get to see. That then makes you feel like your holiday has now started here in Dorset. So we're now on the Pine Cliff. So we're now gone back inland now. So we've gone inland now. So this is the inland area, and we will be back out into the sea once we come off this road, the Haven Road. So this is going to take us back out to the sea area, and then we'll turn right to head towards Poole. So we'll be turning right to head towards Poole, and then we'll get to Hulls Bay where we'll finish our trip. So here we are, coming down, and here's the sea again. So this is Poole Harbour. So we're now at Poole Harbour. Okay then, here's the route into Poole Town Centre from Sandbanks. So we're going from Sandbanks over to Poole, and there's Poole just right over there. So that's Poole, which is where we're heading for. And over there's Brownsea Island. So there's the island, Brownsea. That's Brownsea over there. So that's the Brownsea Island, located on the other side. The toll ferry goes from there. That's the Sandbanks to Studland ferry that also goes over to Swanage. And so it's been. So we're on our way into Poole Town Centre, and so we're on our way up towards Poole Town Centre, and so we're on our way to Poole Town Centre. Tower crane just right there. Tower crane. Must be a lot of building going on. Oh yeah, it's due to open in 2024 by next year. And there's always a lot of tower crane work going on across the coast, because I know a lot of stuff starts to build as the area starts to get bigger and bigger and bigger every year. And so anyway, this is the route to the Poole Town Centre. So Poole Town Centre is on the approach now, and so we're on our way to the town, of Poole. Poole's it's a very popular town to be, and Texaco petrol station is coming up right here. So here's the Texaco petrol station with the co-op shop just right there. I'm just gonna get a picture. Okay, we are continuing on our journey into Poole. So we just had to stop by the Texaco petrol station to allow a HGV lorry to pull off, which is a co-op HGV lorry. Oh, it's not pulling off, it's actually reversing into the forecourt, the petrol station, the co-op. So I'm just on our way to the town centre. Oh, it's pulling off now. It's a bit tight. It's trying to let certain people pass, certain oncoming vehicles pass, and yeah, it's reversing into the area. So we should be continuing into Poole town centre shortly. Oh, it's going out again. It's going out again. So I'm just waiting for that one to reverse out, so it can elect cars to come through. Oh yeah, so it's just reversing in, so it must be, so it is picking up a lot of stuff. And so anyway, we're now on the move again. So now come away from Sandbanks, on our way to Poole, and this corridor is covered on the 60 and the 70 routes, which are the Morbus Purbeck Breezer routes. And the Purbeck Breezer are brilliant services. I'm hoping to get on the breezers in the flesh real soon, so please be sure to keep an eye out for that here on Joe's Bus Train Plane Lift Adventures. So we have done extremely well with loads of exciting videos, and we are going to continue again real soon. So we're on our way back to into Poole. So we're on our way back to Poole, and we'll be coming out soon by the Dolphin Shopping Centre, the Arndale Centre, which is the main shopping centre. Well, used to be the Arndale Centre, it's now the Dolphin Centre. And the Dolphin Centre is the main vocal point of Poole Town Centre, with having loads of different choice of stores, which I'll touch on when we get to Poole. So here we go. We're now on our way. So we're on our way to Poole now, from the town of from town of Bournemouth direction, and also the Swanage direction. So if you were coming by ferry to Poole from the Swanage end, this is the way you would go. And if you're coming from Bournemouth, you'd either go this way, or there's alternative routes to get to Poole Town Centre from Bournemouth. But if you're coming in from the Swanage way via the ferry, you can get this way, or you can go via Wareham as you would go towards Weymouth. So anyway, here we are coming towards a bridge. So we're now coming to a bridge, which is a narrow arch bridge. So this is a narrow arch bridge now, and so we're on our way. So we've just gone through the narrow bridge, and we shall soon be approaching the town centre. So the town centre is not going to be far away now, so you'll have loads of different choices of stores to see in Poole, for those people who haven't been here, for those viewers who've not been here. And especially most of the stores have lifts as well, depending on what level each store has got. Anyway, we're now on our way. So here we are, just approaching the town centre in Poole, and so I'm going to mention the stores as soon as we come in front of the Dolphin Centre, which was the Arndale Centre back in the day, from when it first opened, and it is a very popular shopping centre to be in Poole. I really love the Dolphin Centre in Poole, and I like all the other shopping centres across all the different seaside towns, like the Sovereign in Weymouth, Weston-super-Mare. So I like the one in Weston-super-Mare, which is only a one-floor shopping centre, but does have lifts that go to the car park, which are glass Otis's, and of course there's non-glass lifts as well. And so we are gonna hopefully get down to more of the seaside towns again. So we are starting to. So it's really nice to come to these towns and look to see what has changed over the years as well. So we are looking forward to be seeing more stuff very soon. So here we are, just now arriving at Poole. So just now arriving at Poole, and we'll be coming to the town centre. So we are coming towards the town. So the town centre will be right in front of us. So, well, you won't see the high street, but you will see the shopping centre, which is the main part of Poole. So you'll see the main shopping centre. So the main shopping centre. And so the main shopping centre is coming up. So it is an iconic town to be, Poole, especially home to the iconic Poole Harbour. So you've got Poole Harbour as well as Poole Town Centre, and of course, so anyway, there's the building that overlooks the shopping centre, the Dolphin Centre, and there is a route there to the car park at the Dolphin Centre, but we're taking the route to the town centre, the A350. Now, as you know, talking to the A350, there's actually an A350 aircraft now as well, which is one of the newer aircrafts to replace the older type aircrafts. And here we are now arriving into Poole, and just coming in front is a driver training vehicle. It's a Volvo B7RLE with a right eclipse urban body, which I bet is a ZF gearbox one, and the reg is HF54 HHC. So here we are now arriving into Poole. So there's an Enviro 200 double MC, and of course a B7 Volvo on the 17 up to Bournemouth. So here's the Dolphin Shopping Centre here in Poole. So this is the Dolphin Centre. So you've got shops here like Primark, Next, Sports Direct, Wilkinson's, which is currently on the brink of administration, and of course there's Beale's department stores as well. So there's Beale's department stores, and so there's quite a few shops here as well. So you've got Wilkinson's, you've got Beale's, H&M, got loads of different shops, and there's Boots as well. And I'm just going over on the flyover, which goes over the railway tracks, and over there's the Asda supermarket. So here we are now arriving into Poole. This is Poole. So we've just now arrived at Poole. Here we are in Poole. Okay then guys, here we go. We are now on our way towards Hulls Bay, the Premier Inn Hotel. So we're now on our way to the Premier Inn. So here we go. We are now on our way to the Premier Inn. And this is the Premier Inn that has the Schindler lift. And that is going to be for when we do the tour of the lifts around the Poole area. So here we are. We're now at the Premier Inn. At the Poole Premier Inn. So this is the Poole Premier Inn.